Jacob Warner ranked 4th in the country, 14-3. The redshirt sophomore for Iowa. And Dakota Geer, 19-6, ranked 16th in the country. Redshirt junior out of Franklin, Pennsylvania, Franklin area high school. Dakota Geer went to Edinburgh before heading to Stillwater. Geer last year was 7th at 184, an All-American. Warner finishing 7th at this 197-pound weight class.
Yeah, and it's interesting, again, the situation where maybe a couple early losses early in the season. I mean, just like with Wyatt Sheets is not the 18th ranked, or I know he's 18th ranked, but he's not the 18th best wrestler in that weight class. Nice job by Warner with a little slip duck or slip drag right there.
25 seconds in, 2-0. I think it's a situation perhaps, Jim, and you alluded to it before, with Oklahoma State, somewhat difficult to get a really good read on them because their schedule hasn't been as tough as it maybe has been in past years. They got a lot of guys in that, 10 to 20 area in the rankings.
Yeah, and you can move quite a few spaces with a loss or a win in those rankings there. But, here's a guy who's, to be honest with you, this 97-pound weight class, yeah, a few guys at the top, but it really opens up. And here you got a guy who's already done well in that tournament, Dakota Geer, that is an All-American. I wouldn't sleep on him. That's my point.
He's 19-6, looking for some better defense here tonight, coming off of 2 straight losses when he's allowed 8 and 10 points, respectively.
Work to stay in bounds, right?
He had won 6 straight and 8 of 9 before those 2 losses. Geer is a true freshman, then at Edinburgh.
2, 3.
EWL champion, qualified as a 14 seed, was 2-2.
Yes, a guy with national tournament experience and is already placed now up at the weight class. Probably hasn't gotten as used to dealing with the power yet at the weight class, and that's probably hurt him. He tends to hurt you early in matches as opposed to late when things trying to even up with the conditioning and technique. But, so far this match has been all Warner, and he's got the type of style, right, that can go deep in this tournament. You could build a case for him easily to be a finalist. Already ranked 4th in the country.
Warner this season 4th at the Midlands. 3-time state champion for Washington High School, Illinois. 2-1. An escape by Geer.
And one thing I've always appreciated about Warner, he shows you that lead leg right there, but he doesn't really put much weight on it, and he reacts really well when you shoot to that lead leg shot. Nice little drag right there, like that action. And he uses that short offense. He doesn't necessarily have to have you snap down or anything like that, but little drags to get you off center. We always talk about how do you get a guy off the tracks when he's just standing out there straight in front of you here. Well, you push, pull, you duck, change levels, and you also drag. You try to rotate the guy's upper body, get him moving.
40 seconds, first period. Warner with a takedown. Riding time over a minute. Warner last season 3rd at the Big Tens. Yeah, 197 will be interesting. Colin Moore, of course, the head of the class, no doubt about it.
Yeah, one thing you forget about Colin Moore is that he was the #1 seed 2 years ago in the NCAA tournament and wrestled a solid season. He had a great start to his career. And, last year, of course, with Bo Nickel moving up, there's just a difference there. But he seems to be one of these guys that you'd have to certainly favor for it, but you just never know. That's why you always want to take advantage of your opportunities getting there, because you just never know what each particular year will be like. And
center, work center.
You can see that a guy like Warner that has the skill sets to kind of keep guys neutral for a while, who could finish periods in the top position, pretty good at getting out from underneath. He can go deep.
2-2 match here in the second period. Warner, 2016 Cadet World bronze medalist, made a junior world team in 2018.
Geer has not been able to even get even a wave at a leg. I just think that action that Warner gives you, it's just kind of crossing over, constantly has moving left out of the tie. Doesn't seem like Geer has an answer for any of that.
'60-second second period. Iowa leading at 27-6. Spencer Lee, a major decision to start things off at 125. Austin DeSanto, good attack there, but look at that hip pressure from Warner, Jim.
Well, it wasn't the hip pressure as much as was the quick feet. I mentioned before that he shot to that lead leg, and a lot of guys do that to get to Warner, but they're not able to go ahead and finish it off because of the he just has a great feel for it. He doesn't put a lot of weight on it. You just see I kind of wiggled out of that, then put the hips on, like you said.
Yeah, it looked like a 133-pounder right there with the footwork. Very quick. Warner's pretty unassuming to me, Jim.
I agree. He is to you, but I wouldn't want to be underneath his ride.
Absolutely not. 16 seconds. Big situation here in this match. Can Warner finish period on top?
Nice job of keeping his head up, hips down now. Wrinkle in the back of the neck.
Switch, he started it.
And he'll finish the second period on top and take a 4-2 lead to the third.
Look at this D from Warner, like to focus on his right foot. Right there, not dropping the hips till he, see how he kept all the weight. He keeps all the weight in his back foot and just kind of stepped out of that and then went to the sprawl.
Good work from Warner, up by a pair. Riding time over 2 minutes.
That was kind of the equivalent of like having a foot inside of a, like a empty tire or like a tire, like a sandbox tire, and just go ahead and you step out of it before you sprawled back. If he would have sprawled back, straight back, he would have tripped on himself and then not got it. But he stepped out and got out of it that way by kind of raising his head.
So you're saying if they play hopscotch, you're betting on Warner.
I needed a translation there. Thanks for helping me. I appreciate that.
Just another workmanlike performance here for Jacob Warner. Good arm drag to a leg. Gets behind, return, well done.
Yeah, I love that drag. That's something we haven't seen a lot of.
Center.
Riding time locked up. Warner up by 5.
And so notice how reason why he's hitting that drag, he's allowing Geer to go ahead and control that wrist right there. See how he controls that wrist? Geer is controlling the left wrist of Warner. Okay, and when he does that, that's how he's clearing out of it, by hitting that drag action right here. He could hit it there too, but chose not to.
This will most likely stay a regular decision. Need a couple of takedowns or something feet to back, but looks like Warner takes a quick glance at the clock, going to be content just holding position center of the mat, letting time run out. With the riding time point 8-3, the decision for the 4th-ranked 197-pounder in the country, Jacob Warner. Three more for the Hawkeyes. They lead at 30-6.